I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, authorities are trying to determine how a 24-year-old woman died in Bradley County. The woman was found unresponsive at a home on Keith Valley Road Saturday. She was taken to SkyRidge Medical Center and pronounced dead. Her body has been taken for an autopsy. 3 people were wounded in 3 separate shootings in Chattanooga Sunday. Around 4 a.m., 19-year-old Marcus Miller was hit in a drive-by shooting in East Chattanooga. 5 hours later, 19-year-old Kevin Williams was hit in a drive-by at College Hill Courts. And around noon, 29-year-old Justin Hawk told police he was in a Brainerd parking lot when he was shot by a stranger. He escaped by running into the woods. No arrests have been made in the drive-by shooting that injured 2 4-year-olds playing outside Thursday. Both girls have been released from the hospital. Anyone with information is asked to contact the police. Officials say a man died after collapsing at the Bonnaroo festival. Authorities say the patron collapsed at the Centeroo, and his death appears to be related to a pre-existing cardiac issue. It's the 12th death at Bonnaroo in 14 years. An East Tennessee couple allegedly stabbed a neighbor who called police about the loud sex going on next door. It reportedly happened in Hawkins County. The couple, Johnny Allen Richards and Aaron Brooke Lawson, are 2 of the county jail's most frequent guests. Combined, they've been arrested more than 75 times. A small fire was reported at Red Bank High School Sunday. It was apparently caused by a smoking motor and a water cooler at the ROTC building. Authorities say the damage to the building was minimal. Catoosa County's former manager is becoming a detective. Mike Helton is joining the Catoosa County Sheriff's Office by the end of the month. He made $90,000 a year as county manager and will take a roughly $50,000 pay cut. A passerby in Dalton discovered a body floating in a lake at Al Rollins Park. Police say the body belongs to a Hispanic man. They say there were no obvious injuries and no signs of foul play. The body has been sent to the GBI for an autopsy. An apartment building owned by Southern Adventist University has been mostly destroyed by fire. Officials say the fire started after cooking was left unattended on a basement stove. Now 5 families are looking for new homes. No injuries were reported. Nearly a year after Charles J. King was killed in Chattanooga, police have made an arrest in the case. King, who was 41, was found dead in an SUV with a gunshot to the head near the National Cemetery. Now 19-year-old Chester A. Phelps has been charged with criminal homicide. His bond has been set at $200,000. Rock Creek Outfitters plans to expand beyond the Chattanooga market. The company plans to open its newest store at Cleveland Town Center in August. It's also eyeing future locations in Nashville and Birmingham. Next year, the founders plan to hand over Rock Creek to 3 of the company's top brass. 14 teenagers were sent to the hospital after a church van crashed in Cleveland Friday. The group was in the area on a week-long mission trip from a Baptist church in Barnwell, South Carolina. The van hit a large drain culvert. Officials say there were no critical injuries. Signal Mountain's Walmart is getting a Murphy gas station. Construction has already begun and work should take about 2.5 months. Finally, the Jasper Public Library plans to expand. It's trying to raise at least $150,000 on top of a $100,000 grant from the state. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 95 degrees. Tonight's low will be around 71. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.